Hello everybody, what is up? I'm from It's That Gaming channel and this is part numero dos of the perk analysis. You might want to watch part 1 because I had a lot of information, and you may not be able to follow this perk analysis part 2 if you haven't already watched part 1. So please go watch that, it's on the channel. One thing I want to mention before this is please subscribe, rate, comment, give it a thumbs up, all that sort of stuff, but mainly please subscribe before you start watching the video, because it really does help out. And if you have 2 seconds, you might also want to go check out my channel, link in the description, all that sort of stuff. So with all that monotonous kind of rigmarole out of the way, let's get on to the perks. Now this first perk is called Escape Artist, and a lot of people are expressing a lot of concern towards this perk, which I don't know why. But before I go into the analysis, let me just go into what it actually does. On the basic level, when you're going prone, you'll be able to feign death, meaning you are just going to look like you're dying. And the pro ability is when you're approaching death and an enemy is shooting you, their crosshairs will turn to white and your name will disappear. So if you can duck, dodge, dip and dive your way out of trouble. And when equipped with Diver on the elite level, you will be able to realistically feign your death by diving rather than dolphin diving. So a lot of people are concerned about this perk because they're gonna think it's overpowered and you're never gonna be able to tell who's dying and who's not dying, and they just think it's a load of bullshit. But I will tell you why this perk is not gonna work, and to tell you why it's not gonna work, I'm gonna ask you a question. What's the first thing you notice when you kill an enemy? What's the first thing you notice when you throw a tomahawk or throw a knife across the map? It's the points and the kill feed. And if someone has that on, if someone has Escape Artist on and you're shooting them and they look like they're going to die but you don't get the points, then you're automatically gonna know that they're not dead, so you're gonna keep shooting them. And that's why this perk won't work, and that's why a lot of people should not be concerned, because these perks were leaked a while ago, and who knows when they were originally came up with. They were just brought to light a few months ago, and from that point Call of Duty and David Vanderhart, or whatever the hell his name is, are going to change the perks, and they're obviously going to hear people talking about them on YouTube, and they're going to change what doesn't work. So don't be too concerned about Escape Artist if you were one of them people who are expressing concern towards it. The second perk I have here is Audiofill, and this will allow you to see on your minimap players with silenced weapons, and on the pro ability you'll be able to see, or you'll be able to hear footsteps louder, which would be great for people with Turtle Beaches, Astros, all that kind of stuff. And when equipped with Bladesman, which I'll tell you about in a second, your knifing will, or enemy knifing rather, will show up on the radar. So a lot of stuff is going to show up on the radar on the minimap with Audiofill, which is great because I constantly look up the minimap. Next perk we have here is Bladesman, and Bladesman is going to be when you're knifing, you're going to have 2 knives in your hand instead of 1, and what this basically does is makes knifing twice as fast. On the pro ability you have a chance, and that's exactly what I'm reading out here, you have a chance of dodging incoming players' knives. What that exactly means I'm not too sure, so I apologise for that. And on the elite level, knifing will not show up on the kill feed, will be completely silent unless countered by Audiofill, which I told you about earlier. So yeah, next perk we have here is Diffuser. What Diffuser is basically gonna do is reduce the cooking time on grenades and allow grenades to be thrown that little bit further. On the pro level it's going to allow you to take Semtex off your own players and obviously throw them back as if they were your own grenade. Exact same thing as you do with a frag grenade. And on the elite level of the perk, when equipped with Quick Draw, it's just basically going to allow you to throw things that little bit faster once again. Second last perk here we have is Technician, and Technician is going to be for land kill streaks, and it's going to allow land kill streaks to be stackable and use land kill streaks as, or counting towards your kill streaks. The pro level of this, your advanced UAVs will be able to disable enemy UAVs. I'm not too sure if that means that will put up a counter UAV for the enemy or if they'll just be destroyed. Not too sure on that. And on the elite level, when Diffuser is active, your sentries will not be able to be taken down instantly, giving you that little bit more time with your sentry guns if you're the kind of player that goes around with your sentry guns. Final perk I have here is Consciousness on basic level. While you are standing, you'll be just as accurate as you are prone, meaning there's no real point in crouching down to reduce the accuracy and recoil on your gun, which is great. That's already one of my favourite perks. On the pro level, your bullets will cause more flinching to the enemy, which is fantastic. And on the elite level with Marksman, when you're shooting an enemy, he will show up on the minimap for your entire team, which will kind of get a little bit annoying. People may be taking your kills and you'll be getting assists, all that kind of stuff. Who knows, we'll see how that plays out. So that was the analysis of the perks that are rumoured to be in Black Ops 2. If you want to see the full list, there will be a link in the description on blackops2game.com. But until next time, thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video. Happy gaming. Bye bye.